Hello to all my Blerds, nerds, and in between. Welcome to the Blerds podcast. Hi, I'm your host, Rochie-san. Talk some anime, shall we? Today's bite is Bite 54, exploring the heart of Josei anime. More than stories for women. For those of you that don't know, Josei is a type of anime that is geared towards women or girls that are older than high school. They tend to be more original and more realistic stories than, say, the shoujo type. Now let's begin. Number 1, Skip Beat. It's a comedy, coming of age, and romance. 16-year-old Kyoko is head over heels for her childhood friend Shotaro. Kyoko ends up leaving her high school life in Kyoto when Shotaro asks her to run away with him to Tokyo so he can become a big star. She soon realizes that Sho was using her for housekeeping after overhearing him trash talk her to his manager. Kyoko vows revenge against him. Thus begins her new challenging life of trying to break into the entertainment business. Number 2, Paradise Kiss. It's a coming of age and romance. Yukari is a senior at an elite college prep school. Her mother has been pressuring her to study for exams and tests. One day, her looks grab the attention of a fashion collective called Paradise Kiss. They want her to model for their school's next showcase project, but Yukari says no. Yukari ends up changing her mind after seeing how passionate they are about fashion. This begins Yukari's new life of love, modeling, and fashion. Number 3, Nana. It's drama, music, and romance. At the age of 20, Nana Osaki and Nana Komatsu, also known as Hachi, meet for the first time during their move to Tokyo. Nana O and her band, Black Stones, want to have a successful musical career. Nana K made the move so she could be with her boyfriend. The two Nanas, surprisingly, move into the same apartment. They are very different from each other. Nana O is more rock and roll and serious, whereas Nana K is more childish and immature. They must juggle their friendship, love, and fame. Number 4, Pet Shop of Horrors. It's horror fantasy and mystery. A mysterious owner of a pet shop in Los Angeles Chinatown named Count D offers unique humanoid animals that come with their own set of rules and a contract, including the rule to not show the animal to anyone. Failure to do so can have hazardous results, and it won't be the pet shop's fault. Number 5, Chihaya Furu. It's romance, slice of life, and sports, karate. Chihaya is the number 1 supporter of her sister's modeling career. Things change after she meets and befriends karate player Arata. Arata thinks she has the making of a great karate player. Karate is a popular array of Japanese card games, like a card matching game. Years later in high school, Chihara and her childhood friend Taichi form the Mizusawa Karuta Club. With her loved one's support, Chihaya aims to become the best Karuta player ever, and she wants to reunite with Arata one day. Number 6, Eden of the East. It's mystery, political thriller, and psychological. Careless Monday was a terrorist attack of 10 missiles that struck Japan. Luckily, there weren't any casualties. 3 months later, for her graduation trip from college, Saki went to New York City and then to Washington, D.C. At the White House, she encounters a naked Japanese man that goes by the name Akira. She gives the man her coat. This strange man is a part of a game of 12 people that were given 10 billion yen to save Japan. Those that use the money selfishly will be eliminated. Number 7. Boys Over Flowers. It's a reverse harem and romantic comedy. Etoku Academy is an esteemed high school for the upper class children. The protagonist, Tsukushi, is looked down upon because she's middle class. The school is ruled by the F4, which stands for Flower 4. These are the 4 sons of the wealthiest families in Japan. The leader of F4, Tsukasa, bullied Tsukushi at first, but soon became interested in her because she stood up for herself. And nobody stands up to a wealthy, pretty boy. So it's new territory for him as well. Number 8. Love of Kill. It's mystery, romance, and suspense. While on a bounty hunter mission, Chateau encounters the hitman, Song. He begins to stalk her and give her information in exchange for dates. Chateau is targeted by her father's stepbrother because she is the heir to the French aristocrat family Nobel. It turns out the real Song was supposed to escort her to safety, but Chateau ended up killing him out of fear. The current Song that she knows was a homeless trafficker child that was saved by the deceased Song. The current Song assumed the identity as his predecessor and carries out his work. Number 9. Ano Hana, the flower we saw that day. It's a coming-of-age story. After their friend Meiko's death, a group of 5th graders stopped being friends. 5 years later, the leader of the group, Jinta, doesn't attend high school and becomes a recluse. The ghost of an older Meiko shows up beside him. Jinta thought he was hallucinating at first. Jinta ends up gathering his old friends, since Meiko doesn't remember what her wish is in order to pass on to the afterlife. Jinta believes that his old friends are the answer to this problem. With his old buddy's help, they should be able to help their old friend pass on. Just put all their heads together. Number 10. Raven of the Inner Palace. It's historical fantasy, mystery, and supernatural. The Raven Consort is a mysterious woman with supernatural abilities. She lives in the Imperial Palace. She uses her abilities to find lost objects, exorcise spirits, and to cast curses for any price. When the young emperor is in need of her help, palace politics come into play as rumors spread of a forbidden romance between the two. Here are some honorable mentions: Bunny Drop, Laid Back Camp, No Dame, Lantibile, Diabolic Lovers, Amnesia, Servamp, 07 Ghosts, Kamigami no Asobi, Loveless, Norn 9, Carnival, Try Nights, Only Yesterday, Yori on Ice. And that is all I have for you guys this week. Thank you so much for listening to the show. Get to the very end. I really appreciate it. Please be sure to follow me and on social media, especially Instagram, on @Blerd Bites. Hope you guys have a great rest of this weekend. I'll be back next week with more anime recommendations. Always remember to embrace your inner blerd. Sayonara!